Well, that's it, guys. It looks like it's going up and coming back down at an even rate. Probably have to run it once or twice more to get all the air out of the system. I think overall we got it. So it took an extra 3 hours and 15 minutes more than I had kind of planned for. Some of that was just trying to find the anchor bolts this morning. You know, probably a half hour because I had to go to a couple different places to find the right length of an anchor bolt. These are 3/4 inch by 8.5 inch long, and where these are sitting is an area where I had thickened the slab and then also made sure there was no in-floor heat tubing where in a 3 foot by 3 foot area under each one of these. I'm kind of all the way to my right now and just a little forward of the back line. I didn't want to be right on top of this concrete groove, so I moved forward a little bit, but it comes all the way out another 16, 18 inches that I could have moved them forward. I just didn't need that much more space back there. And the way I have this in mind is you would back something in on it and work up here in the front if you were working on the front of the car, you know, which typically is where you spend most of your time working on. If you had a reason where you were going to be doing a long-term project where you needed to work on the back of the car, the arms can be flopped. The post doesn't care which way front or back is. It just has to do with the asymmetric arms. So you could take that, you know, you could swap them, kind of a cross swap, and get it all done. That's it. I just need to go through, put some grease on all the pulleys and everything again, you know, in the bearings area, and I need to put some dry lube chain lubricant on the chains. I checked the cables for any frays or anything damaged with them. I cleaned them, nothing there. So those were in good shape. I looked at the chains over really good, and then I power washed everything, just getting the grime and gunk out of it. Wasn't terrible, but you know, it was enough to take the time to go ahead and clean them up. It's funny, I have these fluorescent orange, and then I have some markings here. These were marks for me. I know where these arms could come up to with different vehicles on it, and make sure I wasn't going to hit the ceiling in the other shop. So now that's not an issue anymore. So I'll try and get rid of these markings on that orange is paint, so that'll be there forever probably. But the last thing I have to do is go ahead and run power. Right now I don't have 220 on the back wall except over here for my plasma table, but I have a box up high there where I can run it down the wall here, and what I'll probably do is put an outlet over here somewhere, but also out of that junction box I'll run a line over this up the ceiling and drop down on the post. So that's off in the future. For now I just got this extension cord run into a plug at the front of the shop. This thing doesn't get used every day, so most of the time that cord can be rolled up and there won't even be anything on the lift, just maybe a truck or something sitting between the posts. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I don't know that you kind of learned anything from this because every one of these lifts is a little different. There are cables and chains, and then this one, that's what syncs them up. The cables, you tension them about equal, and you can hear when I was running it up, the clicks are just a little off. So I'll play with the tension on one of the cables a little bit, see if I can't get them to where they're hitting the locks at exactly the same time. Other than that, it's just general maintenance over the years. You just put a little grease in them, and I like to use a dry lube on the chains just so they don't collect as much debris. That's kind of it. Tank is sealed, so I don't even have a sight glass. I couldn't tell you how much fluid's in there, but it doesn't make air noises, so I assume it's more than enough. And please like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, all the YouTube stuff. We'll see you again next time on Allison Kester's Parts and Car TV. You know, you haven't done too much work till you get a couple of busted knuckles, so that's how you know you finished up the job. Have a great day.